So first we got this named Amaranth who started selling her own fart jars. Now what lost psych
Nah, fart jar is absolutely diabolical. OnlyFans has ruined our society.
You know, if society has taught me one thing over these past several years, it's that people will do just about anything if a big enough dollar sign is put in front of their faces. How if given enough money, how easily people are willing to flush every ounce of self-respect and morals they have down the drain. OnlyFans has proved the lengths that people in this generation will go just to make a quick buck. Now, for those of you who don't know what OnlyFans is, imagine the hub, but in order to watch every video, you had to pay $5.99. Yeah, that sounds outrageous, doesn't it? Over the past several years, OnlyFans has been an app that has skyrocketed in popularity. The monetization of women getting smashed on camera seems to become more and more regular as the years go by. You know what? Shout out to all the women who actually try to get a job and an education.
Can we just give them a big round of applause? Like, for real. Like, it really seems to me like the ones that like are doing it big, gain all the money. I was watching a video, right? Simply put, and all the successful females that I saw in that video they all did OnlyFans. I was like, not one female got rich by doing something normal, like starting a business. It had to be OnlyFans. It was crazy, bro. So shout out to all the queens, you know, getting it by. Not, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with OnlyFans. Get your bag. But I'm just saying, shout out to the ones still thugging it out, because OnlyFans is the easiest way. Let's be real. It's the easiest way. It's not that hard. You feel me? So shout out. I ain't slandering no OnlyFans girl, though. Don't get it messed up. Don't get it twisted. All right?
Shout out to all the women who still have self-respect and value their bodies. Shout out to all the women who try to get educated and actually try to develop skills. The world needs more women who walk around with pride like y'all. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but it seems like nowadays if you see a decent looking woman with big boobs, there's at least a 50-50 chance that bitch sells nudes online.
Facts.
I remember when doing this type of disgraceful shit was frowned upon. Even the thought of a woman doing shit like this.
It's so commonplace, bro. Like, it's so normal.
Absolutely
everybody has one.
I remember when the last thing any woman would ever want is to have such a private part of her life exposed to the entire world. But now it feels like women doing OnlyFans has become extremely common. I don't know about y'all, but it feels like over the past several years there's been this virus, this infestation of OnlyFans girls. Literally, all I have to do is go to a Random Thoughts IG account, click on the link that I guarantee is gonna be in their bio, and boom, I'm sent to a site filled with hundreds of videos of a bitch getting her back blown out. The world and society that we live in.
Why even do that, bro? Just go to Twitter, man. I never, like, even for the people, I get the concept of OnlyFans, but at the same time I don't, because it's like, my brother, if you really are that desperate, there's Pornhub free of charge, and then there's Reddit free of charge. I'm just saying, I don't condone it, but there's ways around it. You don't have to give up your monies, just monies. Like, be smart, brother. Come on, man. Come on.
It's just sad, bro. And speaking of OnlyFans girls throwing away their self-respect for some money, I want to go over just some of the weirdest things that OnlyFans girls sell. Now, obviously, we get the gist of what most OnlyFans girls post on their account. We understand that the average OF model is nothing more than an off-brand P-star. What if I told you that there are some OF girls that take it to the next level? What if I told you that there are some OF girls that have taken the phrase "disappointment to my family" to a whole new level? So first, we got this bitch named Amaranth who started selling her own fart jars. Now, what lost psych?
Nah, fart jar is absolutely diabolical. I don't care no more. If a is buying fart jars, he is too far gone. Too far gone. This is insane.
psychotic men are actually buying this shit, only God knows. I understand that there are some weird fetishes out there, but if you're someone that derives pleasure from smelling shit in a jar, I genuinely hope you rot in the depths of hell. Then you got this girl named Cactus who apparently sells her own urine to niggas. As if dudes buying farts in a jar wasn't bad, somehow this shit only continues to get worse. I just know the niggas who be buying this shit be slurping it up like it's fresh squeezed apple juice, just straight nasty. Next you got this girl named Jenna who pretends to be a fucking dog. Like, really imagine you're at the dinner table with your daughter.
Oh, yo, chat. Have y'all seen the ones where they literally like, I don't know, I think it's BDSM, not really like that, but it's like you pay for a woman to like degrade you. Like, it sounds weird, right? But you literally pay a woman to like stomp on you, spit on you. Oh my God. I can't even blame the women. Men are the ones creating the market. I'll say it again. Niggas is the one creating the market for this shit. Like, it's simple business and economics, supply and demand, right? Like, we're asking for this. At least the ones that are really, really down atrocious.
Just trying to have a nice family dinner. You ask her about her day and she starts telling you how she spent all day on her knees and barking at random strangers. Just where did it all go so fucking wrong? Like I said before, the rabbit hole of OnlyFans accounts seems to only get creepier and creepier the more you explore. And lastly, there's Alice Lovegood, who apparently sells her own milk on OnlyFans. And if you're wondering, no, I'm not talking about the 2% milk you buy from Walmart. This woman sells her own homegrown, naturally produced milk, if you get what I'm saying. All of these women are nothing more than a demonstration of how far detached from humanity a lot of these OnlyFans bitches are. There's about 1 million more different OnlyFans girls that do disgusting shit for money, but these are just some of the worst that I could find. I also want to talk about the effect it has on men. So like I said before, OnlyFans is pretty much a greater value version of the hub, but the downside to an app like OnlyFans is that you have to pay for every little thing you see. You want a booty pic? $10. You want to see some melons? $20. You want to see some feet? $30. Before you—
My question is, for people saying, oh, I ain't got no money to afford in this economy, you know, the cost of living is too high. Yeah, you're spending all this money on OnlyFans, girl. Who's paying for this shit? I want to know who is paying for this. Who has the funds? What are they doing? Like, in my head, I imagine like the most down bad, greasy, chubby, you know, nigga at his desk, like down bad. Where is he getting the funds from? Like, I don't understand. Or if he's getting funds, all his funds is probably going to them, which is kind of even worse.
No, you spent like $200 on some mid pics you could get.
Old white rich man. Not, I can get behind. I can see that. Old white rich man. But then again, like if you're rich and you got real life women, you could go outside and just, you know, trick on them. Like you could just go. You must have real life women of abundance. You don't need to pay no OnlyFans girl. So I don't really know. I need to see who's buying these, because it can't be me. It can't be y'all. Hopefully y'all in my chat, anybody watching me ain't pay for no OnlyFans, right? Right? I'm watching y'all, man. I'm watching y'all, bro.
IG, and God forbid you try and get a video, they might charge you $100 just for a 30-second vid. But the sad part is you actually have dudes that pay for this shit, man. You have dudes who would rather spend their hard-earned money.
Yeah, this is exactly how I envision them looking.
The sad part is you actually have dudes that pay for this shit, man.
Straight like these, bro.
Their hard-earned money to try and get one off instead of buying stuff that they actually need. I mean, just to refresh you guys' memory, the Catch Me Outside girl made a whole million the first day she had an OnlyFans.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
4 hours than I had my entire life.
That's actually insane.
How many creepy, sexless losers actually pay for that shit? And then you got this girl named Corinna Koff who casually one day flexed her OnlyFans earnings. Does that shit say 2.3 million? Why on earth would you ever give some random girl you're never going to meet a day in your life money when you can get these same types of pics on the internet for their free ski? I even heard that supposedly niggas pay hella money just to text some of these OnlyFans girls. But the worst part is that most of the time, they're not even talking to the actual girl they think they're talking to. Most of the time, they're talking to some random niggas she hired to send the text messages for her. So basically, these niggas end up getting scammed and paying to talk to another dude pretending to be a girl. But to be honest, that's what they get.
I just had to quickly show this, bro, because it reminded me of this. I saw this on Twitter. This buckaroo right here supposedly spent 60 bands on Ruby Rose. Just her. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what other women he's giving money to, but he supposedly met her. This is exactly the type of person I would actually think would buy OnlyFans. But where is he getting the money from? I just want to know. And why sit like you must have so much money you just want to give all that shit up. Like it must mean nothing to you. Like, oh, 60 bands? Let me give it to my favorite person that I beat my meat to every day. How about that?
You're such a pitiful and lonely human being that you feel you have to pay someone to talk to you. You're the epitome of
Crypto, right?
illusion.
You gotta look
Even
your crypto.
as a nigga that gets zero bitches like myself, there's no way in hell I would ever pay just to talk to some bitch. That's crazy. OnlyFans is an app that basically preys and capitalizes off the extreme loneliness of men. Think about it. Some of these OF girls make NBA player type money because we live in a world full of desperate men. OnlyFans really has the same toxic effect on the man's mind as the hub does, only that at the very least the hub is free. These dudes really pay a whole Netflix subscription for this shit, man. Unbelievable. Next, I want to talk about the reality of OnlyFans and women who try to get into it. Now, the reason a lot of women try OnlyFans is pretty simple: easy money. It's scientifically proven that if you give humans the ability to earn easy money, they're more than likely gonna take it, no matter how disgusting or embarrassing the shit they have to do for it is.
With certain morals, some people have different morals. Some people would never start an OnlyFans. It goes against their moral code. It all depends on your moral compass, bro. Literally.
Talentless, desperate women start OnlyFans in the hopes they'll be able to make millions of dollars just for showing cheeks on the internet. That one day they'll become the next Belle Delphine and become dumb rich off of it. They see these stories of women making 6 or even 7 figures a month just from taking pictures, and they really think that that could be them. Little do they know, they're not.
But then I think to myself, right? I really think to myself, bro. If I was a girl without starting OnlyFans, I really because I ain't gonna lie, with how commonplace it's becoming, how everybody has an OnlyFans, why not, right? I don't even blame the girls no more, bro. I just blame the men that are buying this shit, man. And I appreciate that sub, Ryan. Thank you so much for that tier 1, you big boy. Pause. What the? What? All right, we're just gonna move on. 0.0001% pretend I never said that, bro.
By doing some
hey, yo.
Best friend Google, I found out that the average income for OnlyFans models is about $150 a month. Hell, even I make more than that, and I'm broke.
Wait, what?
OnlyFans models is about $150 a month. Hell, even I make more than that.
Imagine degrading yourself for $100.
And I'm broke. Basically, what that means is that now you have tons of women who slut themselves out on the internet just to barely make enough to pay their phone bill.
That's why.
I know unemployed niggas that make more money a month than that. The reality is, if you're not already famous and or an objectively gorgeous woman, you're not making shit on OnlyFans. And the worst part about it all is because of the stigma and just the overall negative perception that OnlyFans has, it can permanently damage not only your professional career but also your personal life. Let your employer find out you sell videos of yourself getting nutted on by 4 dudes all at the same time. You're as good as cooked, buddy. And that 100.
Yo, digital footprint is a real thing, man. These girls that are making nothing, once they try to get for a job, man, it's grits. It's grits. Like, it's actually over for you, man.
The amount that OnlyFans paying you damn sure ain't gonna get them bills paid. Not to mention your family's probably not gonna fuck with you anymore. Your friends are probably gonna start looking at you different. It's gonna be hard for you to get a boyfriend because no nigga wants a girl whose entire body's on the internet. I can't tell you how many times I've heard stories of women who make adult content that end up regretting it simply for those reasons, no matter how much money they made. You really just end up fucking yourself over in so many ways, all for $150 a month. Congratulations, you played jobless and a certified internet whore. And even if you do end up being a part of the small percent of OnlyFans girls that do end up rich, I promise it won't be worth throwing all of that away. And then just think about one day these women could possibly have children, bro. These women who have
Ryan with a gift, dude.
Like a pretzel. Could you imagine being a kid and having a mom that does OnlyFans? Could you imagine the unholy amount of bullying you'd have to endure on a day-to-day basis?
Oh my God, that's gonna be a new generational. That's gonna be a Gen Alpha situation problem. Like literally, chat. Like, oh, people are gonna get bullied, bro. Imagine how bad you thought getting bullied was in today's era. Now imagine 10 years from now. Oh my God. Whew. Lord have mercy.
You're at lunch just trying to eat your shitty, barely edible, and probably contaminated school lunch, and all of a sudden someone flashes you with a video of your mom devouring some meat. That's some shit that will make a nigga want to self-delete himself on God.
For real though.
Generation of OnlyFans moms. And to end off this video, I want to tell you guys a little story. I want to tell you guys a story that was a complete inspiration behind me making this video in the first place. A story that when it happened was so crazy I still can't believe it to this day. So a few months ago I was scrolling on Instagram like I usually do, and I can't even lie, I think I was looking at some IG Thoughts bikini pics. Man, what can I say? I'm nothing more than a nigga at the end of the day. But as I'm scrolling, I end up stumbling on this account, right? This badass female. I'm talking.
I ain't gonna lie, my whole like explore page is just either tattoos or like fine ass females, man. Like it just is what it is.
Ice Spice levels of attractive. But as I'm further
Ice Spice
inspecting
made
this
as hell.
account, I
Fight
realized
me.
that something about the
Unpopular
person I was
opinion.
looking at was oddly familiar. After scrolling through a few more images, I realized that this person was my 8th grade middle school math teacher. Now I can't even lie, I used to have the biggest crush on this woman back in the day. I'd be lying if I said she wasn't the hottest teacher in school, but not once I think she was this caked up. God damn. And as I searched through her account just a little bit more, lo and behold, this bitch has an OnlyFans.
No
yes, the same person who was
way.
teaching me Pythagorean theorem just a few years ago is now getting piped out on OnlyFans. To really think this woman had a respectable job.
Even teachers are not safe. Even your teacher is not safe. Yo, Chet, next time you in school, I want you to look your teacher dead in the eye and be like, bitch, you have an OnlyFans. I'm playing. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You gonna get your ass. Hey, listen, if she fine though, it might be worth the ask. I'm a bad influence. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trolling.
Just your average American school system L. Now, before any of you ask, no, I'm not telling you her OnlyFans, you nasty fuck. And if you're wondering, no, I didn't buy her OnlyFans. That shit was $19.99 a month, and I ain't got that type of money. The more
I probably would have. That's the okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. That is probably the only time I would probably buy an OnlyFans. Plainly for the fact that is my math teacher, bro. What? The leverage I would have? And like, also like, I'm just curious because I see you every day. You teaching me Pythagorean theorem and shit. Like, I'm trying to see the angles of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to go crazy.
all of this video is really how people allow money.
And if you say you weren't buying that shit, you lying, bro. Stop it, man. Like, the curiosity would get to you, bro. But for $19, goddamn.
Their greed for it to drive them to do anything, no matter what they have to do for it. But with all that being said, that's about it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new.
W video, man. This is my first video of him watching him. But hey, you got my sub, bro. W freaking video, man, and a like. See, I actually like and subscribe. You guys should do the same.